Hello everyone, I am Third Mario Brother, and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Adventure. In the last episode, we began the game and defeated a strange enemy called Chaos 2. We explored a little bit of Station Square, and in this episode, we're heading off to Tails' workshop, which, right up here, is the only building in the Mystic Ruins. So, let's get started.
If it isn't Sonic!
Look, it's a giant talking egg.
Silence! I am Dr. Robotnik, the greatest scientific genius in the world!
Whatever you say, Eggman.
Enough! I've got his plan! And now, I'm gonna put them to work!
You're always up to no good. Now what do you want?
I want all of the Chaos Emeralds! Better not interfere! Or else!
Or else what, you big loser?
Or else I'll take them from you by force! The hard way!
And what a surprise, it seems that Dr. Robotnik, now known as Dr. Eggman, is after the Chaos Emeralds once again. This is totally an unexpected twist in the Sonic series. This has never happened before, and I'm sure it'll never happen again. That was sarcasm, if you couldn't tell. Anyway, yes, this is the game where Dr. Robotnik changes his name to Dr. Eggman. There is no distinction between Robotnik and Eggman. They are, in fact, the same person, and no, I didn't lie to you before. It's just a nickname that Sonic and Tails gave to him, sort of trying to insult him in this game, so, yeah, call him Eggman, call him Robotnik, as I always say, it doesn't matter, it's the same person. Anyway, here he is in the Egg Hornet, and as you can see, he has just a few attacks. It's only the second boss in the game, so things aren't quite, super complex yet. He's got these missiles that he fires at you, all you have to do is run around and dodge them, they're not really hard at all. And then he's got this charge attack, where he's sort of lights on fire or something and then digs himself into the ground. You think after doing it twice, he wouldn't try to do it again because we were able to hit him the first two times, but whatever. Dr. Eggman, smartest man in the world, also the dumbest man in the world. There we go, we've beaten the second boss of the game.
You some other time. Well, that wasn't so hard.
Aha!
Oh no!
Come on, Chaos! Time to eat!
Chaos? Oh no, isn't that the same monster I saw the other day?
Oh, yes! It's just as the stone tablets predicted! His strength increases every time I feed him a Chaos Emerald! With all 7 emeralds in him, he'll be invincible! And work for me! Together, we'll destroy Station Square! And on its ruins, I'll build Robotnik Land, the ultimate city, where I will rule it all! Come on, Chaos! Let's find another emerald, shall we?
Sonic! We can't let him get away with this, can we?
No way, Tails!
Without more emeralds, the monster can't transform. So, it's up to us to get the emeralds before Eggman does, huh?
And yes, it seems that Eggman's monster, Chaos, whatever that thing is, has the ability to absorb Chaos Emeralds. And this is a terrible, terrible development because, as Tails said earlier, each emerald has unlimited power. So, Sonic, with his intrinsic knowledge somehow of where all the Chaos Emeralds are, or rather mine, a lot of the adventuring in this game is actually adventuring, But I have knowledge of where the Chaos Emeralds are. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy real quick. We have to go find them before Eggman can, so that he will not be able to take over Station Square. I saw this weird plate in the cave, and scrawled on it, in ancient writing, was the word wind. I bet it's a clue to something. Is it a clue to the fact that I'm not going to be able to pick this up? Okay. I thought I was going to get stuck inside of him for a second. That would have been pretty bad. But yes, here's that tablet that that guy was talking about, and the key floats and goes inside of it, unlocking the power of wind. Even though there was a little bit of wind before, I guess it invokes the power of more wind or something. Anyway, here's the second action stage of Sonic's story. Yes, I did say Sonic's story. You may have noticed earlier that after saving Tails, it said you can now play as Tails. Yes, there are multiple characters in this game that you can play as, rather than the standard 3 in Sonic and Knuckles. There are 6 characters in this game. I will not spoil them, but we can play so far as Sonic and Tails. What does this red light have to say?
Don't be afraid.
Whatever you say, mysterious voice coming from the sky that I've never seen before. I'll take your advice on anything. You sure sound like a trustworthy person. Even though you're not really a person at all, sorta, kinda? I don't know. Anyway, we've got this bridge here. Go ahead and jump before you get to the end of it, and you'll be able to get that extra life there. Anyway, yes, there are shield power-ups in this game as well. As in most Sonic games, you have the normal shield, which I don't think we've had yet, but it's no big spoiler that it exists, if this shield exists as well. And you've got the electric shield that can collect rings for you. Unfortunately, no fire shield or bubble shield or anything that was in Sonic 3. Whatever, though. We have these jumping panels here that as soon as you hit them, you press the A button and you can jump off of them. Don't, like that disembodied voice is saying, jump on them as soon as you land or else you'll fall. But in the past, I've had troubles with pressing A too fast as well. I've died from that before. You fall off and you just kind of fall into the abyss below, and it really sucks. But here we are on the third section of this stage. So let's go ahead and roll along here, and you can bust down this wall here. Not successfully the first time, apparently. But, as you just saw, I used the spin dash. All you have to do, in this game at least, in Sonic Adventure DX, is press the B button to use the spin dash. It's a very, very, very useful move because you don't have to charge it up fully to gain the full speed boost from it. All you have to do is press the B button and you'll go, I think, just about as fast, if not just a little bit slower than if you charge the thing up fully. But it's a really, really good way of gaining a lot of momentum really quickly. And look at this. That's incredible. I love that. I love stuff like that in Sonic Adventure. It's absolutely exhilarating. It's absolutely what I think a Sonic game should feel like. And although it's a little less extravagant in this game, if only because of technological limitations, I do love this game as well. So let's go into the wind here and bounce on this spring, and we have a little bit of an automated section here. Automated sections are good as long as they're not excessive. The reason I didn't kind of skip ahead right there and try to get on a little farther on this platform so we could do things a little bit more quickly is because that gate right there, once you run through it, will give you an item. That's your checkpoint as well, so if you die, you'll respawn at the last checkpoint that you hit. With, of course, no rings and everything, but, you know. There's no ranking system in this game, so there's no real need to worry about points. The ranking system didn't come around until Sonic Adventure 2, and let me tell you, it was a lot harder than Sonic Heroes in Sonic Adventure 2. But anyway, we can go over here and see the secret item box that the world was trying to hide from us, and oh boy, 1 ring! That's what I've always wanted out of an item box. Anyway, there's the Chaos Emerald that we've been looking for that just so happened to be at the place that we decided to investigate. How convenient.
Yeah, not bad.
And here we are back in the Mystic Ruins Adventure Field. And, yeah, that's what the hub worlds are called in this game, Adventure Fields. Well, not hub worlds, but, you know, little, adventuring worlds or whatever you want to call them. So let's come back over here, and it seems, let's talk to this red light again.
Go to Station Square. You may find something.
Alright, disembodied voice, I sure do trust you. I'm glad I have a friend like you. But yeah, that's your little, tip helper thing for this game, and it won't call on you constantly like Navi or anything like that. You choose when to talk to it, and it's only in certain spots, so I kinda like it. It seems that it's the evening, or at least the afternoon here in Station Square, so let's go ahead and go out here and see what's going on. I'm going to try to talk to a bunch of people in this game. They're going inside. I hate sunsets. I'm going to try to talk to a bunch of people in this game just to make sure, I show off a lot of the diversity that Sonic Adventure has. There's a lot of characters and a lot of things to do, and what does this little kid have to say?
Hey, it's Sonic! Is it true you saved the entire world? What's happening with Angel Island?
I go to the casino every night. The lights are really pretty in there. Oh, I bet they are. But anyway, we have business to attend to. And yes, little kid, I did save the entire world. I have no idea what I'm saying. Anyway, let's go over here, and if we have no idea what to do next, well, what else is there to do but jump into the sewer? Something I've always wanted to do. YOLO! Or something. Anyway, it seems that we can't go that way, so let's go ahead and jump up here. And it looks like we've got ourselves our first power-up of the game.
Now you've got light speed shoes. Press and hold the action button to store up power. Once you have enough power, release the button and you can do the light speed dash. The light speed dash lets you race toward rings at light speed. As long as there's a trail of rings, you can go just about anywhere.
Yes, unfortunately, the item's name is a little bit misleading in that we don't get to go at light speed all the time. Unfortunately, we're restricted to the speed of sound. Poor us, right? Anyway, yeah, you can do that. That's the precursor to the Ring Dash in Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Heroes that I may have pointed out before. It's a little bit more tedious to charge up because, well, you have to charge it up. You can't just run up to a line of rings and dash right through them like you can in Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes, and other games. But, first of all, before we go anywhere important, there's something that I would like to do right here, because as soon as you get your first power-up, the second one becomes available to you. See these two switches right here? And when you're charging up for the Lightspeed Dash, those little, I don't know, like fairy-looking things will kind of fly around you, and they can hit switches and do stuff for you too. So let's go ahead and grab this, and this will immediately make our last power-up even better.
This is the Crystal Ring. This reduces the time needed to store power for the Lightspeed Dash.
Absolutely wonderful. Already the tedium has cut down just a little bit. I'm not sure exactly why they couldn't just, you know, give you the crystal ring to begin with, but whatever. Anyway, where we have to go next, as that lady mentioned earlier, she loves going to the casino every single night, even though her son was right with her, and she's transferring her gambling problem straight to him. Anyway, here's the casino. Let's go ahead and read this, and Casinopolis is open, but the only way in is closed. Sorry, that really doesn't seem like an effective marketing strategy to me. You might want to rethink your whole business plan here, Casinopolis, and you might want to hire some new people, in all honesty. But anyway, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching this episode of Sonic Adventure, and I will see you guys all next time, where we complete Casinopolis in pursuit of another Chaos Emerald.